Good morning to everyone. Once again, welcome to economic class. Today is 9th January 2021. We are in the phase of revision and we are going to see the revision of the topic number 7. The name of the chapter, People as a Resource. Chapter number 2. We are on the last topic, that's exercise. Dear cadets, this is the revision videos. In the revision video, you please revise it. This chapter I has chosen for the revision purpose as per the demand of the people. They were telling about that, so please give the videos in a revision manner. I request you, please observe the video properly and please get benefited by it. Topic number 7. Revision of the exercise. We are going to see the exercise of this chapter. This chapter, People as a Resource, already we had finished. In that, we had talked about why the peoples are called as a resource. We had seen the following points: how the human capital can be made more and more productive to the economy of our country by having the investment in the form of education, medical and healthcare facilities, training and skill development programs. From our government of India, there are several number of the program has been designed to boost out the people of our country, to make them a good human resources, to have the good asset to the country instead of to becoming the liability on country. Dear children, let's proceed to question answers. Question number 1. What do you understand by the people as a resource? This is very important question. What do you understand? So you have to frame the answer in such a way so that people as a resource can be explained properly. Why the peoples are called as a resource? Let's check out the answer. People as a resource is a way of referring to a country, working people in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. Human resources is an asset for the economy rather than a liability. Population becomes human capital when there is investment made in the form of education, training, medical care. In fact, human capital is the stock of skill, productive knowledge embodied in them. So dear cadets, please have attention to the answer. Write the answer in a point wise and tell the specific thing why the people are called as a resource. And in this term, it is speaking to you. Just like this, I am again reading for you. People as a resource. So you can write about people as a resource is referred to the working peoples of a country with their existing productive skill, their ability, which means the talent, the knowledge they are having. And when the human resources will become an asset to the country, what will happen? There will be growth, economic growth, in infrastructure growth. In each and every area there will be growth and growth. Development will take possible and our country will become more richer, healthier and wealthier. Next, moving towards the next question. Question number 2. How is human resource different from other resources like land and physical capital? This question is very interesting and already we had discussed this question. In the revision point, I want to highlight why the human resource is different from the other resources like land and physical capital. It's a simple concept. Let's check out the answer. I'm giving you sufficient time. If you are still remaining to write this question answer, you can write it. Please check out the answer. The answer is human capital is a way, right? Which way? It's a one way which is having the superiority to the other different kinds of resources, which can be labeled as land, physical capital. Human resources can make use of land and physical capital, but land and physical capital cannot become useful by their own. So, keeping the point in the mind, you have to write the answer that the land and physical capitals are useless if the human being is not using them. Human resources, that's why it is different from the other resources, because human being is having the knowledge, the talent and the skill, which implies the same point that the land and physical can be used in an effective way by the human resource. Next, we are moving toward the next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is, what is the role of education in human capital formation? This question I had given in examination also. Lots of the students has written very interesting and very nice answers. So dear cadets, please understand that few of them have written 3 marks question, only 2 sentences. So how I am going to place you the full marks for that? So for the 3 marks question, you have to write maximum 3 points in them. Next, what is the role of education? So here in this question is asking the role of education in human capital formation. Let's check out the answer. The answer seems lengthier here, but you have to write this answer in a point wise. The slide is having the small space, that's why I had placed you in a paragraph wise, but you have to write in point wise. Educated people find jobs in private firms, while the uneducated people continue with the same work as their parents. They earn a merged income like their parents, which is just enough to support their life system for their families. Several years of education add the quality of labor, and this enhances the total productivity. Total productivity add to the growth of economy. This in turn pay an individual through salary or in some other form of his choice. It is a known fact that with the investment made on the education and health, one can yield a higher returns in the future in the form of higher earning and greater competition in the world. So, the contribution towards the society, that's your job. Dear cadets, already I stated number of the times in my all the videos while I was teaching the chapter People as a Resource. Your parents sent you in the school only for the basic reason as that you should become a good and valuable resource to the society. You should earn your living. Education in human capital formation is a very important. That's why you are studying in school, to become a good asset to the country and to your family. Next, moving to the 4th question. 4th question. What is the role of a health in human capital formation? First, we were talking about the education. Now tell about that, the health. If health is not going to be okay of any individual, they can't become a good human capital. Let's check out the answer. Again, I request you, if you haven't written these question answers, please write in your notebook. The health of the person helps to realize his potentiality and ability to fight illness. An unhealthy, which is ill person, we can speak about that, become a liable resource for an organization. So, health is an indispensable basis for realizing one's well-being. Henceforth, improvement in the health status of the population has been the priority of the country. Our national policy too aimed at improving the accessibility of healthcare, family welfare and the nutrition service, which specify the focus on unprivileged segment of the population. So here we are observing all the factors which can boost toward the health of the people living in the country. In that medical healthcare facility you can add it. You can add it how government is supporting from the ration shops, which is stated in the last chapter, the food security in India. If you are having the textbook, please go through that chapter. Although the chapter is not going to be part of the examination, but still you can read it. Moving toward the next question. Question number 5. What part does health play in individuals' working life? C. The answer. Health play a very important and significant role in an individual's working life. Since no firm would be induced to employ the people who might not work efficiently as a healthy worker because of ill health, or not only that, people who are physically or mentally ill cannot work. So dear children, please have attention towards this. Health is wealth. And health play a major and important role in our life. Question number 6. What are the various activities undertaken in the primary, secondary and tertiary sectors? So the activities are primary agriculture 1, secondary manufacturing 1 and tertiary service activity. Let's check out the answer. Again I request you, if you haven't written this question answer, please write in your notebook. The first one, primary, includes agriculture, forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry farming and mining and quarrying. Manufacturing is included in secondary sector. Trade, transport, communication, banking and education, health, tourism, service, insurance are included in tertiary sector. That's why primary is called as the agriculture based. Manufacturing is called as the secondary one, and service sector which is called as also the tertiary sector. In tertiary sector, all the service activities are taking place. In secondary sector, all the manufacturing activities are taking place. In the primary sector, you can see all the agriculture including forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry farming and mining are included there. Next, moving toward the next question. Question number 7. What is the difference between economic activities and non-economic? Activities which are related to economic, in that the money involves, the income involved, the payment in any form is involved, that are economic activity. Non-economic activities which are done in a form of charity or for the love and affection. Already we have taken this topic and discussed a lot in our classroom. Let's check out the answer. Please see the answer. The activities that add value to the national income are called as economic activity. So here, which value in the form of income, in the form of value to the national income, right? Just your father is earning a salary, that's adding to the national income, that's an economic activity. But your mother is cooking food at your home with the love and affection, that's not an economic activity because you are not paying her. Next, they can be divided into two types: market activities and non-market activities. Market activities involve the activities performed for pay or a profit, or a non-market activities includes the production done for self-consumption. The activities that add no value to the national income are called as the non-economical activities. The domestic chore is an example of such activity, which already I explained to you, right? Question number 8. Why are women employed in low paid work? So let's check out the answer. Women are paid for their work when they enter in labor market. Their earning like that of others, their male counterpart is determined on the basis of education and skill. A majority of the women have emerged education and low skill formation, hence women are low paid compared to men. Most women work where job security is not there. So there is a low paid work. You can frame your own answer and write it. How will you explain the term unemployment? When a person is willing to work but is not getting the work, that's called as unemployment. Already we have discussed. The unemployment is said to exist when the people who are willing to work at the going wages but cannot find jobs. Moving further to the next question. What is the difference between the disguised unemployment and seasonal? These are the two types of unemployment, right? Present in the rural area. So please check out the answer. Please see the answer and you have to write in the point wise, and you have to make a separate line for disguised unemployment and seasonal. If it's for 3 marks, write 3 points for disguised unemployment and write 3 points for seasonal unemployment. Rural areas has the cases of both seasonal and disguised employment. You have to counterpart for the disguised separate and seasonal separate, right? As we are writing the differentiation. Dear cadets, please go through it and write your own answer. Next, question number 11. Why is educated unemployment a peculiar problem of India? Educated unemployed. The people, those who are having a well qualification but still they are not getting a good job. And the reason why, I place this question in examination also. So please revise the answer. In the case of India, educated unemployment has been a common phenomenon which speaks about the many youth with the degrees of the graduation, 10th, 12th, graduation, post-graduation and so on, and they are not finding a suitable job as their education qualification, and still they are educated unemployed. So dear cadets, please study properly with the basic skills and training and to succeed in your life. Next, question number 12, question number 13, question number 14 is here. In which field do you think India can build the maximum employment opportunity? Can you suggest some measures in the education system to mitigate the problem of educated unemployment? Can you imagine some village which initially had no job opportunity but later came up with the many? So question number 12, question number 13, question number 14, you have to do by yourself. Okay, these are very interesting questions. If you will think about the question, you can come upon with a very good and wonderful answers. Okay. Next, which capital would you consider the best? Land, labor, physical capital and human capital, and why? This question is very interesting. Without human capital, land, labor and physical capital are useless. The clue already I had given to you. So, the answer is represented here. That capital I consider the best in human capital, because without the human capital, not a single or not at all a country can go for the growth and development. You can see this answer and frame your own answer also by taking reference from this answer. Lastly, I want to thank to each and everyone for watching this revision video, and I request you, after this revision video we are going to start the basic revision for your annual examination. Soon your PT3 examinations are also going to be there on 13 January 2021. So I request you, please study properly and write the examination and observe all the video. Already the syllabus I stated to you. Please study properly and do the map work also properly. Thanking to each and everyone for watching this video. Till then, be safe and secure at your home. Jai Hind to everyone.